Hi, this is Beth Overgaauw and
Yvonne McNary.
And we are here at the Kentucky Bourbon Festival Boots and Bourbon event.
Yes, indeed, in beautiful Bardstown, Kentucky.
Yes, we are. And behind us, you might see, behind the signs, you might see cars pulling in because it's still, the sun is setting, but
Yes.
everybody hadn't gotten here yet.
Not yet, and the weather's wonderful, Beth.
Perfect weather. It's going to be in a big tent, so you're really outside.
Yeah.
And it could be too hot. It has been before.
Well,
But we're prepared.
We are prepared tonight. We have jackets if needed. We have boots so our toes don't get wet.
right.
So we're all set.
Actually, it's the first year I've been here that I had boots to wear.
Me too. Me too. And I have someone to thank for these boots.
Who do you have to thank for the boots?
A good friend of mine got these for me for a Christmas gift.
I think I got these one year when we were together somewhere. You know, we went shopping and I found some boots.
I think we were in Chicago.
That's right.
Yes,
so
indeed.
we're set up this time.
Yes, indeed. We got the outfit right for once.
For once.
Yes, and I'm really looking forward to it. Boots and Bourbon, it's always a lot of fun, and this is our 22nd annual year, and gosh, you know, it doesn't get much better. You know, I know we're going to have a good time.
You know, it's located near one of the bourbon distilleries, so there's a slight scent in the air
Yes,
of bourbon happening or
Yes,
in a
indeed.
stage.
Yes, so for all of you bourbon lovers, if you didn't make it this year, make it a point to make it next year for this, because this is really wonderful.
We're going to go in here and you will see the food that they have on the buffet. I think it's all you can eat.
Yes, it is, Beth.
And then they have different vendors sharing their wares of the different bourbons and the music. The music's so much fun.
Yes, it is. It's always a lot of fun. And dancing.
And dance. You going to dance?
I don't know. How about you? What do you
I
think?
don't know. I've got feet problems.
Yeah.
Two of them are left.
Well, I don't have that particular problem, but you know, sometimes it's kind of hard to find a partner. You know, but if you do the line dances and all that, you don't need a partner.
Which
so.
is another thing. I've heard that you can take line dancing lessons in Bardstown. Now, I'm going to look into that a little further. Maybe we
Yes.
can get back to our viewers about that.
That's right. And then we'll be all set for next year. How about that?
Because I don't even know the ones that people have been doing for 10 years.
You're a little behind, huh?
I am.
Well, you know, once you learn a couple of different steps to get out there, nobody will ever know the difference.
They might when I'm doing it.
Oh, well, you know, the Bourbon Festival started this week, on the 17th, and it's going to run through the rest of the week here. And there's a lot of events going on in Bardstown. This is just one of many wonderful events that they'll be having, and that we'll be showing on Channel 6.
Yes. So stay tuned.
Beth, we're in what I call the big room because this room is huge. We're looking now at Four Roses Bourbon and their big display up on the wall. And this room is covered with different bourbon distilleries here in the area. The next one's Maker's Mark, which is very well known here. We've got our wonderful Maker's Mark brew. And next to it, we've got Jim Beam, which is a wonderful distillery as well. They're all accounted for here this evening.
You know, Kentucky has the name of the bourbon capital of the world.
Yes, it is.
Why.
Yes. Wild Turkey. It's wonderful. Yes, it is. And
1792.
All right then. Well, you know, if Kentucky is the bourbon capital of the world, then Bardstown is the capital city.
Or at least the center of it all.
The center of it all. Well, Beth, you know, I hear music coming from the other room.
Let's we'll pan on around and show everybody where we're going.
Okay.
Oh, there's a couple more bourbons.
Yes, indeed. We got Buffalo Trace. We've got Heaven Hill.
And you know, if you're a bourbon connoisseur, you can probably taste the difference.
Yeah. Yes, indeed.
But we're going to head right in through those doors and see what's going on.
Sounds good to me. Well, Beth, you want a little wild turkey?
I'm telling you, lifting those barrels up there must have been quite the challenge.
Yes, that is so creative. That looks really great. I wonder how long it took them to do that.
It's the centerpiece for the whole hall, and you see tables all around. People are enjoying their meals already. Wonder who the band is.
We'll find out.
Oh, we're going to zoom in.
And there's Wild Turkey up on the stage.
in addition to the boots and jeans, of course, and various other Western attire, we should be seeing some cowboy hats.
I've seen a couple already.
Looks like there's a photo booth over here. You can have your picture taken.
A lot of folks in here tonight, Beth. Everybody's in a good mood. The spirits are high. Beth, it looks like everybody's having a really good time.
The music provided by Scarecrow is really getting a lot of them out on the floor already. And it's early.
Well, everybody, I think, came ready to dance tonight because they are having a great time already line dancing.
Now, you might see yourself sitting here at one of these tables. It's a little dark. We'll zoom in and see if you see anybody you know. Some are eating, some are just socializing.
When we were coming in, we met some people that are from Lebanon.
Oh, you saw some people from Lebanon?
Yes. So, you know, people from all over come to these functions. So I'm sure they're all here this evening to have a really good time. And the food's wonderful. And we have some people standing in line for at the bar.
We're in the serving line now, and you can see what's up for dinner. Looks like we have coleslaw.
Looks good, too. A lot of salad. And I think the main dish is barbecue.
It looks like it. I think she's getting some on plate right now. Let's see if I can zoom in on a scoop. That one's about empty. They've already served a lot of people.
Well, I'm sure there's a lot more where that came from.
Might be a burgoo or something like that. It's some sort of, there we go. Is it beans? Question of the day, what is it? It's beans. Then we have what looks like fish.
Every cowboy likes his beans.
That's right. And look at that centerpiece. Isn't that gorgeous?
That's beautiful. Somebody did a really good job with that.
Great big boot. It's Paul Bunyan's boot.
Must be. That's the biggest boot I've seen in a long time.
It is.
Boots and bourbon.
That's right. Let's go down the other end and see what's down there.
All right. Just as we thought, a little barbecue here.
There it is. That's what everybody came for. Ooh, look at that. And it's serve yourself, so it's all you can eat. Then there's your fixins. And if you just want a hamburger or a piece of chicken, or is that a turkey? That's
like turkey
one big bird.
Yeah, that's one big bird there. You know, this is one of those events that you attend each year that, you know, each year it sells out.
That's right.
It's so popular.
That's right.
It's one of the very popular events.
And it's an opportunity for different caterers in the area to show what they're good at, you know?
And they're very good at this. Yes. Yes, if it's not broken, don't fix it, Beth. Because I think before we've had barbecue here and it was wonderful. Beth, this band Scarecrow is really good.
A perfect song for the bourbon and boots. Although I think there's a difference between bourbon and whiskey. I mean, there's
Definitely.
There's that line dancing we were talking about.
It is. Everybody has their own style of dance.
And there are those cowboy hats, too.
That's what we forgot. We forgot our cowboy hats.
I think I sold my last one at a yard sale.
Looks like they may have taken some lessons.
That couple knows what they're doing. We should have them on our next Dancing with the Stars.
Yes. The crowd seems to be growing on that dance floor.
Well, let's wait for a break and we'll find somebody to talk to here in a few minutes.
Sounds good to me.
And here's the bull ride I spoke of.
Some brave soul.
Nicely lit so we can see just how many seconds they go.
Hanging on.
It's already 4 seconds. Oh, look, they got a timer and everything. You gonna ride it, Yvonne?
I don't think so, Beth.
No? Well, he's kind of going slow. Do you think that they'll speed it up?
You know what? That gets you to think it's going to go slow, and then all of a sudden,
He's ready now. If they would just go in the same direction all the time, I might be able to do it, but it doesn't. It goes one way, and then he
That's when it would throw me off. He's a brave soul. You know, I think he's done this before.
I think so. He's already at 34 seconds, but you know, that wasn't real fast. That was it's not a temperamental bull.
That was our speed.
Yeah.
Well, Beth, we've had a great time this evening.
We have. I'm so stuffed.
Yes, indeed. And again, we were at Boots and Bourbon here in Bardstown for the Bardstown Bourbon Festival this year, 2013. A lot of nice people out here. We saw a lot of our neighbors and friends.
We did.
From all over Central Kentucky.
Those who've said they've seen us.
Yes. They knew who we were.
They did.
We had a great time, like you said. Lots of food, lots of good drinks out here tonight. A lot of good dancing and music. Music was great.
And neither one of us got on that bull.
Next year.
Next year, maybe. The older you are, the less likely you are to get on that bull.
Well, we want to thank all of you for watching. And we hope you had as much fun watching us as we had being out here at the Bourbon Festival.
And stay tuned for more coverage of the Bourbon Festival here in Bardstown, because we're all over the place during this.
Yes, we are. Bourbon Festival 2013.